Marwa wants to respond. Miss Marwa.
Not have brought.
Miss Marwa.
Now the second part comes where...
you can see this in the police station.
Oh my God.
That other people are being allowed to beat them and they are also joining in. Basically saying, दो चार लगा दो, ठीक हो जाएंगे.
उत्तर प्रदेश में आजकल ऐसे ही चलता है. Well,
cannot do this in a civilized society.
Kirti Singh.
Women are equal. This is a civilized society. You have to treat women with respect.
Yeah.
Thanks for broadcasting this. Now we know why these things, why these incidents repeatedly happen.
Yes, because everybody approves.
Those in positions of power do not take any steps to remedy it. They do not tell their policemen that you cannot do moral policing, that you cannot touch a woman, you cannot hate her, you cannot manhandle her, and that if you do so, you will be punished. And this is why all the way down, policemen behave the way they do. And I find it disgusting and I find it horrible, and I feel that it's high time the police in charge of each state took it very personally and saw to it that they immediately issue instructions to all police stations saying that cases will be registered against you if you behave like this.
Now the second case.
If anybody comes and defends this kind of action of the policeman, then they should also be asked to step down, because I think really they have no right to act as custodians of our law and order.
I see no rule of law here.
Of safety of women. It has been such a big issue in the recent past. But nothing seems to be happening. And we know why. Why now?
And the second case, which I now want to pick up, the second case, Kirti Singh, the second instance is even more horrible.
To set the state record, we have done all these measures. We have taken action in the Bijnor. We have sent the policemen to jail by registering the case against them, where we have found guilty.
Mr. Kumar, do you believe you violated the Home Ministry guidelines that I just read out to you?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
When I'll get a corroboration from the Ministry of Home Affairs to that effect.
I thought that seriously.
I'll get a corroboration from the Ministry of Home Affairs to that effect.
Absolutely not.
I'll get a corroboration from the Ministry of Home Affairs to that effect. Now my second question.
You are free to do that. You are free to do that.
Yes, we will. I assure you we will.
Just don't.
I assure you we will.
And call people just to conform to what you think.
Certainly not. I read out the rules to you. Just because you don't believe in the rules does not mean I have to agree with you, Mr. Arun Kumar. The job of the media is to ask the right questions, not to ask questions which may be pleasant to you.
I believe in rules.
Well, sure, I read out the rules to you, sir. My second question is on the incident in Madhya Pradesh.
But who has violated that rule?
The police has violated the rules. Your policemen have violated the rules, and you have not acted against them. You have not taken any action against the policemen. Today, Mr. Arun Kumar, remember this loud and clear. There is a policeman in your force who ought to be thrown out. There is a policeman you should have sacked. There is a policeman who has assaulted a woman. By not acting, you are also guilty. By not acting, you are also guilty of encouraging such action.
Because the couple was inebriated, so everything is okay.
I absolutely not. I am not absolutely not. I am very...
Fine. Okay, now let's go across to Aruna Mohan Rao. I'm sorry, ADGP Women Cell. Aruna Mohan Rao, we've been broadcasting the story of what has happened in Mandsaur in Madhya Pradesh. My question to you is this. A 14-year-old girl who was raped and set on fire by the rapist has in her statement to the police narrated how she was sexually assaulted and has even named the accused. Let's put the pictures of her testimony. This is not that incident. Let's put the pictures of the Mandsaur incident. Despite the girl's testimony, why did your police not charge the accused for rape initially?
For the information that I have got from the district, Arnab, is that the father of the girl reached the police station and registered the complaint of her burning case. So she was immediately taken to the hospital, and her statement was taken by the police, in which she said that since she was seen with the boy and she suspected that her parents and her family will be angry, so she set herself on fire.
But I think Miss Aruna Kumar Rao. No, Miss Aruna Kumar Rao. One second. I have a copy of the girl's testimony on videotape. Okay. And as far as I know,
it's okay.
As far as why don't you believe the girl? Why don't you believe the girl who says that she? Why don't you believe the girl? She's 80% burns.
We believed the girl, and we believed her. We believed her, and on the her own statement, we registered the
what
first
case?
FIR, and later on when
what is the case you registered there? May I ask you?
That was 354.
And what is 354 is not rape? 354 is not rape.
No, it is. No, it's molestation.
Why? No, is this molestation?
And later on,
no, 1 second. Is this molestation? Is this a case of molestation?
Yes, molestation with up to two years imprisonment now more.
This is not a case of molestation. This is very serious.
Let me just finish, Arnab. And as soon as the other facts came into the picture, we registered a case of rape. The accused has been arrested.
No, why didn't you know? No. Miss Aruna Kumar, I want to tell you this. First of all, your police registered a case under 354A, which is molestation or whatever. Secondly, 341, wrongfully restraining any person. Thirdly, 506, criminal intimidation. I'm very sorry to say this, Miss Aruna Kumar Rao. If this is not a case of rape and attempt to murder.
No,
if this is not. No. If this is not a case of rape or attempt to murder, I don't know what is. I don't know what is.
A case of rape has been registered.
No, after the media picked it up.
Has been registered.
After the media picked it up. Not initially, you agree?
No. This.
Why not initially?
You have to see what statement she gave.
Yes, I have a statement. I have a statement.
An executive magistrate.
I have a statement.
Why don't you play this?
Kirti Singh.
Later on.
Kirti Singh. No, you are going by what the father said. No. Miss Aruna Kumar Rao, please understand. This is not a comfortable situation for me to have to argue with the topmost police officers in the country. The fact is, the Supreme Court has held that the testimony of a rape victim does not have to be corroborated, for example, by forensic evidence for a conviction to be won. You are aware of that. The testimony of that girl is there for everyone to see.
I agree.
Kirti Singh, am I correct?
Yeah, the testimony.
You should also see the first statement that she gave and the statement she gave in front of an executive magistrate.
And not only that, immediately if a father comes, then they should have registered the case. Who are they to say that it is molestation and not rape? Who are they to decide this? When they have to register an FIR, they must do so immediately and then go on to the investigation.
Her father.
Why are you counting her father's statement?
In the initial stages, they did not allege rape.
Why are you?
Let me tell you that in Madhya Pradesh, we are absolutely free and fair registration of FIRs.
Yeah, well, Miss.
We never encourage any kind of bugging, and action is taken against police officers who do not register FIRs.
I am so sorry. The testimony of the victim is so clear. It is so clear. And nothing was done. Miss Aruna Kumar Rao, let me tell you, a prompt medical test was not done to verify if the girl was raped or not. How can the police decide arbitrarily if the girl was raped or not without a medical test? How in the absence of such test do you call this an act of molestation? How do you call this a case of restraining? Miss Aruna Kumar Rao, a girl has 80% burns on her. She did not burn herself. She is saying that I was put on fire. She may not be a person who has 80% burns is an attempt to murder. Why don't you put an attempt to murder case in this case? Why don't you put an attempt to murder? Is that not a valid question, Pooja Marwa?
Yeah, 80% burns. There she is. You know, under pressure, her father may be saying something.
I'm telling you,
but you have a testimony.
The initial statements of the girl and her parents, whatever we got, we registered the cases. As soon as new evidence came in front of us, we registered the cases according to whatever they...
I'm sorry, Miss...
investigation is going on.
Miss Aruna Kumar Rao, the allegation is that the girl comes from a tribal background, whereas the accused belongs to an affluent upper caste, and hence the police are dragging their feet to build a strong case, so as to not build a strong case against the accused. I'm sorry, I'm not pointing fingers.
Absolutely not.
Well, you can say so, but you...
No, the appropriate sections for the tribal also have been added, and whatever they have said, we have taken care of everything. And in Madhya Pradesh, we are very proactive where women are concerned.
Miss Rao,
the initial statements, according to the initial statements, we have registered the case.
Miss Aruna Kumar Rao, tell me, no, 1 second. This case should be known all over the country. Wherever you are watching today, the tape I'm playing, the tape on the screen is a picture, is where the girl, in her testimony, a girl who is 80% burns, and if you were watching the whole Nirbhaya case and you wondered what this is all going to lead to, the unfortunate part is that in India today, in a state like Madhya Pradesh, a girl is 80% burns, her rapist puts her on fire, and the police is having to be coaxed and pushed by Times Now to register a case of rape and now possibly attempt to murder against them. My question to the ADGP there is, given the difference, Ms. Aruna Kumar Rao, in the backgrounds of the victim and the accused, right? Accused, not from influential family. Accused from influential family, victim from a not an influential family. Isn't it highly possible that the family of the girl is under pressure and hence is not filing a case of rape or attempted murder? Does the reluctance of the father hold greater value? Does the reluctance of the father hold greater value than the dying or you know, than the declaration of a girl who has 80% burns that was recorded in front of an executive magistrate?
Exactly what I'm saying is, what did she say before the executive magistrate?
You don't know?
She said that she was seen with this boy and she was... I know, of course I know. That's
should I read it out to you?
And according to what she said in front of the executive magistrate, we have registered a case.
You know, no, but why did you have to be pushed by the media? Why did you have to be pushed by the media?
Pardon?
Why did you have to be pushed by this entire story and this tape coming out in the media?
No, we were not. We were not pushed by the media, Arnab. As soon as the victim was taken to hospital, an executive magistrate was called, her dying declaration was taken, and according to what she said before him, the cases were registered. And as new evidence came along, we have increased the section.
Well, I'm very sorry, Ms. Aruna Kumar Rao. You dismissed the rape as a non-rape without any test. You did not arrest the accused for rape initially. You tried to pass it off as you tried to pass this off as suicide. You tried to pass this off as a girl burning herself for acting under media pressure and filing a rape case against the accused while having initially booked him under sections of 354, 341 and 506. The police in this case can be accused, can't they, Kirti Singh, of trying to cover up initially? Of trying to cover up the case initially.
Go beyond the law, according to what?
Well, application of the law is in your hands.
Whatever the dying declaration the victim gives, we have to go according to that.
On what the girl said, can we just know from you? Can everyone know?
Yes.
What did the girl say?
Absolutely. I'll tell you what the girl said. The girl is asked, who did this to you? She names the person, and then he says, is he the one who burnt you? He says, yes. Then she says that I had gone to a particular place, he grabbed my hand and then he tried to rape me. Then he names the boy, she names the village where the boy is from. She's asked a second time, did he set you ablaze? She says yes. Then the person asks her, do you want him to get punishment? And then she says that yes sir, I want this person to get punishment. I don't, this is all being said by somebody who has 80% burns. Kirti Singh, what more remains to be said?
So what's wrong? I mean, there's nothing which is in doubt about her dying declaration. I mean, an immediate case should have been registered of attempt to murder and of rape, and I don't see why it wasn't done on the basis of this dying declaration. Well, the police are themselves bound to take cognizance of crimes which occur, and if a person who's burnt is brought in front of them, they cannot act, and obviously then this has been, if this is the case, then obviously it's the boy's background which has mattered more, it is his influence
and the girl's background
more, and we can guess what was being played out at the police station for them not to have registered the crimes that were, so patently obvious.
Will you take action against the police officers involved in this cover-up?
Clear.
Ms. Rao.
Yeah, absolutely clear.
please don't generalize these cases, Arnab. This is
no
a case where a dying declaration before the executive magistrate said no, whatever she said, according to her statement, a case was registered. We are very open about registration of cases.
Which case was registered?
If she had earlier said that she was raped, immediately we would have...
What investigation did you do? What investigation did you do?
Evidence.
What investigation did you do?
You are saying that...
Miss, what are you saying, ma'am? What investigation did you do? What medical examination did you do? What follow-up did you have in this case?
She is now in Udaipur and undergoing treatment.
Yes, now she was now taken. Miss Rao, I don't hold.
When she was
Miss Rao, please understand this. I don't hold a personal grudge against the police, but I must say this: that today these two instances in Uttar Pradesh, where a woman gets thrashed in a police station for allegedly being drunk within the confines of her house, and in Madhya Pradesh, where a woman, after being raped, a 14-year-old girl who's been raped and set on fire, the police does not even pick up the case till the media makes a hullabaloo about it, make you wonder what the police is doing. And it's not our intention to put the police under pressure, but be sure, Ms. Rao, if the police behaves like this, the police will come under even more pressure, not just from Times Now, from the whole media.
No, Arnab. No, I beg to differ from you. We are very proactive in our policing and we are extremely sensitive towards the issues relating to women and the backward classes. There are so many steps that we are taking, and in this case also, as the evidence has come in front of us, we have registered cases, arrested the accused, and seeing that she is getting good medical treatment.
I don't know if you'd file a case of murder, and we'll follow up on whether you file a case of murder against the person who did this to her. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you.